Hi there BookTube, it's Eleanor here, and today I want to announce I'm not taking part in Vlogmas because it's way too late for that, but I am going to be doing my 12 days of Christmas. I'm going to try and get a video up every day between now and Christmas Day, so hopefully there will be some fun things and some interesting things for you to see. The main things that I'm going to be doing is I read an awful lot of books this year. I've over 200 books it seems, which seems ridiculous, but it's happened. And I had quite a lot of 5-star reads. So rather than doing sort of a top 10 of the year, what I've done is I've looked at all my 5-star reads. I've separated them into their respective genres, and for every day over the next 5 days or so, I'm going to be doing 4 or 5 favourites in different categories, so check out those. I'll be telling you a bit more about the books and why I liked them, and giving you maybe some ideas to start with if you're new to a particular genre. But today I wanted to start my 12 days of Christmas with something that's really important to me about BookTube. As you know, every week on my weekly wrap-ups I always give a BookTuber shout out. So I am lovingly calling this video 12 BAEs of Christmas. It's my little play on 12 days of Christmas, and I'm going to tell you my 12 BAEs of BookTube. So I'm going to be telling you my 12 favourite booktubers this year. These are booktubers that I've got to know, that I consider friends, that I love the channel and the content and the books. Whether they're books that I always would read myself, it doesn't mean that I'm not interested in hearing about them. And they're people that I genuinely consider friends now, and I wanted to share the love and share their channels with you all. So I'm going to speak about them briefly because obviously there's 12 of them, so I don't want to waffle on too much, but I will link all of their channels down below. Most of them booktubers I've mentioned repeatedly. I do a lot of buddy reads with, or people that you probably know already because they're bigger booktubers, but I just wanted to shout them all out because in my booktuber shout outs I tend to try and pick booktubers who have sort of under maybe 1,000, under 500 subscribers, because they've got more subscribers, don't tend to get those shout outs. So this is where I'm going to share the love for that. Right, Eleanor, stop waffling, let's get into it. So these are in no particular order, there's just 12 of them. Firstly, I want to talk about Patty from I Smell Books. Patty is just such a wonderful person. I really connected to her over the last year. She's a mother like me. I find that we tend to have very similar conversations about children together, which I really enjoy, having someone that also loves books but can understand what I'm going through. Sometimes I talk about Matilda and things that are going on in our lives, and Patty's always got a really reassuring thing to say to me. Her kids are a bit older than mine, so she's been there, done that, and I really love that she can go, don't worry, we'll get there. And I love Patty to bits. I've loved doing some buddy reads with her this year. I love her content and her channel. She's always so interesting and excited about books like me, and she's gone on some really good trips this year, which I'm really jealous of and I wanted to go to. But she went to Book Riot Live, she went to a Booktopia retreat, which is organised, or I think they've stopped now, but was organised by a podcast called Books on the Nightstand, which both me and Patty listen to. You should definitely check them out, they're great. So I wanted to shout Patty out, and happy Christmas, Patty, and check out her channel if you haven't, because she is a wonderful human being and a really good friend. Next up, it'll be no surprise, I wanted to talk about Sam from Cold Tea and Crumbs. She is my BookTube bestie. I speak to her a lot, and this year I have managed to meet up with her maybe 4 or 5 times now. We try and meet up every couple of months. It's been really great getting to know her in person, getting to know more about her, and I think if you ever get the opportunity, if you chat to someone on BookTube and you become friends with them and there is the opportunity to meet them in real life, it's just such a great experience to be able to take that relationship to another level, I suppose. You know, I consider Sam a really good friend now, and I often just send her a Voxer message saying, oh, such and such is happening, and it's really great to meet up with a fellow book lover and go book shopping, because as I found very recently, if you try and drag your husband book shopping and he doesn't want to be there, it can get Actually, my husband's very good, but it doesn't have the same appeal as wandering around a bookshop with someone else that loves books and bantering with them and geeing each other on and excitedly chatting about books. I think that's such a great experience, and so Sam's channel was one of the first channels that I sort of watched and commented on, and she makes really interesting videos, and I like often she does a video sort of movie book tie-in, so if she sees the film of a book she's read, and I really enjoy those, and I just love watching her channel, and she's made this year so much more special for me. So thank you, Sam, and Merry Christmas. Next up is a booktuber who I will be meeting hopefully in the next week, and that is Nicole from daugherbrain. I love Nicole. She is such a lovely person, and I'm really excited to hopefully be meeting her next week. She is coming over from America, and we're planning to meet up and do some book shopping together and just spend the day together, and I'm very excited about that. She's a lovely human being. She's really interesting. I love her way on her channel. She's got quite a dry sense of humour, and I really love that. We have quite a similar sense of humour often. I love her explanations of the books she reads. She's very critical, and I like that, and I just think she's brilliant. And also, if you do check out her channel, which you definitely should, also check out her Instagram, because she's always posting really arty, fun pictures. I love her sense of style, and I love her experimentation with her hair colour, and yeah, she's just brilliant, and you should definitely check her out. So Merry Christmas, Nicole. Next up is a booktuber who is my go-to girl for science fiction and fantasy recommendations, a great buddy reader, and also someone that I can say reads more than me, and that is Caitlin from kittygee. I love her channel. She is definitely my go-to girl for sci-fi and fantasy, and this year I've been lucky enough to meet her once, and I'm hopefully meeting up with her with Nicole next week, and she's just great, and she's great to buddy read with. She's always got interesting things to say. She reads at a similar speed to me, which is always quite good, although it's not so important on buddy reads when you do them via Voxer, because you can back and forward, but she does tend to read on a similar pace to me, which has been really good, and we've chatted about some really good books together this year, so I consider her a friend, and her channel is great. She's always adding to my wish list. She's got quite into her comics and graphic novels this year. I don't know if she was before that, but definitely this year, and I've been getting some great recommendations off her for that as well. So definitely check her out, and her channel is kittygee, and it's Caitlin. So Merry Christmas, Caitlin. Next up is someone who often reads books that I don't read, but occasionally we do overlap in our taste in books, but she always makes me want to read all of the books that she's read and that she talks about, and she always has beautiful books, and that's Mercedes from Mercy's Bookish Musings. I love Mercedes' channel. She's always got great taste in book design especially, and although often the books she picks up might not be ones that I would generally pick up, I have found myself picking up some of the books just from her descriptions recently and really enjoying them. So she's helped me to evolve my reading taste, and I love the way that she reviews. She's very interesting, very in depth, and I'm just loving her channel. So definitely check out her channel, and Merry Christmas, Mercedes. Next up is Dawn from writerholicdk. I found Dawn just by chance. I think we found each other on BookTube, and she is just a wonderful person. I've met up with her a few times recently, which has been great. She's a author as well. She wrote the book The Dead House, and it was a book I really enjoyed, and we just bonded talking about books, and she's just a really lovely, easy to get on with person. She's really bubbly and fun, and I've really enjoyed talking to her about a different side maybe of books, being a writer as well as a reader. It's quite interesting to talk to her about that, and she just loves books like me, so it's been really special getting to know her this year, and also learning more about her story. She's had a difficult few years, to say the least, and she's just a wonderful, phenomenal, positive person, and you should definitely check out her channel. So Merry Christmas, Dawn. Next is Tanya from Listobsessedreader. Me and Tanya She's just lovely. We just bond over various things. We both were getting the Book Right Quarterly box, so we chatted a lot about that. We read a few Agatha Christie's together this year, and she always makes interesting comments. She chats to me like a friend. I really enjoyed getting to know her and her channel and the books that she reads. I love the way that she talks about things, and she often as well introduces me to books that I may not have picked up otherwise. So I definitely think you should check out her channel. And Merry Christmas, Tanya. Next, I want to talk about Jenny from Jennyking. I love Jennyking's channel. Not only do I love her accent, but I do love her channel and her taste in books. I loved her tea videos as well. She does a few less of them now, but I love hearing about her tea videos. And she also used to do some unboxing of some food videos, which were brilliant. She's got great taste in books. It's her fault that I'm reading The Count of Monte Cristo this month, so thank you, Jenny. Although I say that sarcastically, but I think I'm going to be thoroughly enjoying it, and so I'm really pleased about that. She's got some books that I generally read, similar taste, and also books that aren't the type of books that I'd normally pick up. And again, she explains them and is so enthusiastic about the ones that she talks about that often I want to pick them up and give them a go. And I've loved talking to her this year too. So Merry Christmas, Jenny. Next up is Yamini from The Skeptical Reader. Yamini is always a good commenter on my channel. She's always really interesting in her comments. She's always got something interesting to say or to talk to me about. And I really love her channel. She reads very widely and very voraciously, and also has very good things to say about the books she reads. She's very good in her reviews because she doesn't just say nice things. If she doesn't like something, she'll tell you, and I think that's a really brilliant way to review a book. And I love hearing both the good and the bad about the books that she reads, and I've just really enjoyed talking to her and getting to know her this year. So Merry Christmas, Yamini. Someone who is a sort of a latecomer to my getting to know and friendship this year is Jen from Today in Jen's Library, but I couldn't leave her out because she's just wonderful. I've really enjoyed watching her channel, and I've watched it for the year, but it's not until recently, where we've bonded over our love of Jill Shalvis books, that we've really started chatting a bit more, and I've really enjoyed chatting in each other's comments and watching the books that she's read and getting lots of ideas for books to read from her. So Merry Christmas, Jen. Next up is a booktuber that was new to BookTube, but I've been chatting to and done a buddy read with, and just love her channel. She's very different. And that is Diana from Dee's Journey. I love her channel. She's really fun. I loved her Halloween thing. She did some really great like prosthetics on her face, and really just got into the spirit of it. And I really love listening to her talk about books. She's very interesting. She reads pretty similar books to me, and I like that. And I like listening to her talk, and I feel like we've got to know each other a bit this year. So I'm looking forward to getting to know her a bit better next year and to being able to read more books together. So Merry Christmas, Dee. And then my number 12 this year is Stephanie from Time to Read. I was really lucky to meet Stephanie in the summer when she was travelling around Europe, I believe, and it was really great to meet up with her and her friend Chelsea, and they were both wonderful, and just as wonderful as she is when I chat to her via her comments. She's just such a great person. She reads very different books to me often, but I just love hearing her talk about the books. And again, she's one of those people that makes me want to read every book that she's read, and she's such great fun, and it was great to meet up with her and chat about books, and I love her to bits, and I definitely think you should check her out. So Merry Christmas, Stephanie. And then, as with all things with me, I couldn't leave it at 12, and I do have a bonus person I wanted to talk about, and that is Michaela from Michaela Eve Read. Michaela's someone who is a really nice commenter on my channel, and someone that I've got to know well this year. She's been really enthusiastic about getting involved in things in BookTube, and I love that. She's also a mummy like me, so we feel the struggles, and she's just brilliant. She gets involved in so much, and she does so much considering she's got 2 small children, and I've loved seeing the books that she's read this year and chatting to her and finding out more about her. So Merry Christmas, Michaela, and that is my booktubers. That's my 12 BAEs of Christmas plus a little extra. So I hope that you check these out if you haven't already. I'm sure most of you know these booktubers already, but if you don't, I hope you find a new one. And I just wanted to share the love and say Merry Christmas to them, and that I appreciate them, and I look forward to speaking to them over the next year. Anyway, that's it from me, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye for now, BookTube.